did it mean to not only complete a 16-0 season, but to have this group of seniors go out the way they did?
I think it's just something that, our seniors wanted to do since we were that close. And, I think it's a tribute to what they mean to our program, the historical run that they put us on. And I think this kind of caps it off because this is something that we haven't done. So I think it is, something to be very proud of. Not many classes can say they've done that, and I'm glad it was them because they've seen some of the good, the bad, and the ugly of our program. But to leave Colonial Life Arena in front of these fans who have supported them for their 4 years, to treat them to being 16-0 and winning the last home game, I think is a great thing.
Kind of staying with that, you said yesterday that was something you couldn't sell when you're trying to get them to come here, the sellouts, the nice crowds and stuff like that. How special, just an overarching thing, is that to happen 16-0 in front of the crowd here today?
I mean, our crowd is most deserving, of every victory that we can give them because, some of them have been here in year one, where victories were hard to come by. So we want to, kind of repay the debt that we gave to them 8 years ago, and them having to sit through, some very bad basketball to, for fast forward to 8 years now where, our seniors make it look so easy. And I know it's not easy, but they make it look so easy because they know the program. They've adjusted to playing in front of a big crowd, and they just feed off the energy that's in the building.
Dawn, you said afterwards to the fans that you guys aren't done. How locked in do you feel your players are to that same mentality that there's more out there for us to achieve and we're going to go get it?
I think they're very focused. They're focused in on the task at hand. The task at hand was winning, being 16-0 in this league, and actually doing it. And it's the kind of focus that you need if you're trying to win a national championship, because it doesn't get any easier. It gets a lot harder as we take each step towards competing for a national championship. So it's going to take that kind of focus.
Done for so long, Tennessee was the gold standard in this sport, and to be able to go 16-0, and only one other program in league history has done that, and that was Tennessee. Is there any extra added? Is it more special to you that you can now put South Carolina along with Tennessee, specifically Tennessee, as the only two programs to do this?
Yeah, look how long it took Tennessee to accomplish something like that. And, for us, our history is fairly short. But it goes to show when you get a combination of players together that believe in the vision and, selflessly approach, our game, and, our players don't care who or what or, what circumstances that may arise. They're focused in on winning. And when you have a team full of selfless players that just want to win, these things you can check off. But to be in the same breath as a storied program like Tennessee, I think is a tremendous accomplishment, and is something that we will cherish for the rest of our history.
Dawn, as you go into this week, I think just going 16-0 in the SEC would probably be good enough for number one seed in the NCAAs. But do you mention that to the team? Do you mention Notre Dame and Lexington and trying to get that top seed close to home?
Yeah, I think our players can handle those kind of conversations because they don't hold on to things for long. I think sometimes you got to dangle a carrot in front of them so they can continue to be focused. And hopefully we'll have a little bit of conversation about that, but not to put too much pressure on it, because the pressure is on us to repeat as conference tournament champions, and that's what we want to do.
Anything else for Coach Staley? Over here, Pete.
Pete.
It's a little off topic, but now that the regular season's over, how did you feel about the 4 quarters instead of 2 halves? Do you feel like you've adjusted to it? Do you feel like it's made things flow a little bit better, or do you wish there were some changes that we could take a look at for next year and beyond?
I like it. I like it because it gives people a chance. For teams that may not be as talented, it gives you a chance. If you look at some first quarter scores, it seems like our game is there's a lot more parity in it, and that's what you want. You want to make it interesting. I like that we can advance the ball. And watching men's basketball, I wish they had some of the rules that we've implemented this year, because when you're looking at strategizing, it's a great way to look at the game. It gives coaches a breath of fresh air and how to strategize to win games.
Thank you, Coach.
Eli for SEC Player of the Year.